Give me a B. B. Give me an O. O. Give me another O. Give me an S. Give me a T. How about a boost today? Why not? Let's do this thing. And the cheerleading squad, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Today, the law of attraction and why it may not be working for you. Does it really work? About 17 years ago, about the time I came in here, I think almost 20, frankly, that movie The Secret came out. And since then, everybody was talking about the law of attraction. And most people say, well, I tried it, but it didn't work. It's working right now. I promise you it is. We'll talk about that today. It is the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com, the positive boost you need every single day with your nearly famous, highly professional, motivational disc jockey dude. My name is Scott Smith, actually the Chief Motivating Officer here at MotivationToMove.com. You know, I have been on the radio for 25 years, I think. Top 40 disc jockey, but you know, you can't take the radio out of a man, a woman, whoever's on the air. You can't take it out. Once you do it, you can't take it out of it. So why not embrace it? Besides, everybody listens to me and says, were you on the radio? Yeah, I am. So you ever have a Monday and you walk in the door and things don't go right? Things aren't working. You start off wrong. You're in a good mood. Everything's working well. That happened to me today. Got out of bed feeling really good. Did my routine, came in my office, fired up my cool, palatial, highly professional, very, very high-tech studio, and pushed the button. It didn't work. So I'm in the background going, motivational guy. I'm going, I'm grumbling. I'm groaning a little bit. Highly motivational grumbling. I'm telling you, it's very positive. I'm trying to figure stuff out, right? I do that. I dig into challenges, but I'm like, So my wife hears me grumbling nicely, and she walks in. She goes, what's up? I said, I pushed the button, and it didn't work. And she looks at me, contemplates her wisdom of the wife, deeply embedded in her brain. She was born with it, like all you ladies are. And she goes, well, push another button. That's not gonna work. How are you? The show's working. I pushed the button. Here I am today. So anyway, so what's the big lesson you've learned today already into this show? Push another button. Just push the button. Don't be afraid of it. Just push it. It's like on Wednesday when I asked the question, what can I do? That's basically pushing another button. So push another button. All right, it is Monday. That means we start by first asking this question. This is really your homework assignment. If it's your first time here, if you're ignoring this, why does Scott talk about the homework? And people say that all the time, but more people say, please keep reminding me, which is why I do it. Here's your question. When the show's over, sit down and answer this question. How's my life going? Good, bad, in the middle? What is it? Are you sitting on the fence getting splinters in your ass? Things are really good and you want to keep them that way. Things are really bad. You want to change them until you spend a few minutes with yourself and do this. By the way, a recommendation, go to perfectweekplanner.com and get my Perfect Week Planner, amazingly named like that. It actually follows the homework assignment and will help you lay out your week and figure this stuff out. So go get it, okay? All right, let's get on with the show today. Why the law of attraction doesn't work. But first, I've got to say a couple of words. Premium members didn't hear that. Shh, you didn't hear it from me. So the law of attraction. Does it work? Does it not work? What is it? Now, I've always believed the law of attraction is misnamed. Wait a second, who named the law of attraction? It's a universal thing, so maybe the universe named it. Or did some dude name it that? Let's call it the law of attraction. Maybe it's a motivational thing. We call it the law of attraction, and people will come into us and they will believe, we'll attract people and make them believe they can attract. No, I don't know who named it. I don't. I just know what it really is. It should be called the life of what you, the law of what you think about most, right? That's what it is. The law of attraction should be the law about what you think about most. So like attracts like. You've heard that before, right? What you think about, you get. So there's kind of two things there. Married couples, for instance, when you're first dating and having some fun, like attracts like is not really the thing. Ask any woman. They want the bad boy when they're dating. They want the good boy when they're married, right? So, right? It's true. Tell me. So what ends up happening is like attracts like. For the most part, once you're ready to kind of get serious about life, you're looking for things that are like you. You're looking to find things like you. The second part of that sentence is you get what you think about. Thoughts are things. Choose good ones. Doesn't Mike Dooley say that? Absolutely. Great guy. What you think about is what you're going to get. Now, most of y'all are thinking about blah, 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 blah. That's it. You're busy all day long. You're thinking about stuff. And when you have the chance to to confess what you're thinking about, it's always the bad stuff. I had a coaching call yesterday from a gentleman, and he's talking about all the bad stuff in his life, talking about all this going wrong. And I couldn't get it. It took me 48 minutes to get him not to talk about that stuff. He didn't even know it took 48 minutes until I broke him of it. He was so going backwards. So you get what you think about. Law of attraction, you get what you think about. If you're saying or you're thinking, I won't get what I want because I never do. It just doesn't happen. I've tried it. I've thought about it. I just never get it. Guess what? You're dead on right. 100% accurate. You're not going to get it. Why? Because that's what you're focusing on, not getting it. I know it's kind of weird, right? Dreaming of a new life while focusing on your current problems, a sure way to keep your wheels spinning and spinning and spinning. That's why when I ask you to do your homework at the beginning of the show, I'm not asking you to dwell on it. I'm kind of asking you to take an inventory of what's really going on, be honest with yourself, which we'll talk about later on this week, and then move forward. Basically, collect all the stuff, put it in a bag, forget about it, focus on the good stuff, the new stuff, the fun stuff, the stuff you want. So here's the trick. The trick to get the law of attraction, or the law of what you think about most. Think about other stuff most. Scott Logic, pow. I'm telling you, this is awesome stuff. Nobody else will give you this. The trick is to focus your attention and your action on what you want to attract. I've already said that, but now I said it a different way. Now, it's going to require a dedicated effort. Vision boards, list of goals, daily journaling, all great ways to stay on track. I don't care how you do it. I actually don't do a lot of that stuff. But if you know me and you're on the phone with me like a lot of people are every single week, or Zoom calls, or my Boost coaching call, which we have one coming up this week on Thursday, by the way. If you know me well enough, you know that while I don't use that, I do other things, but I'm continuously focused on exactly what I want. And as soon as I become aware that I'm drifting in another direction, I change it. And frankly, come here real close. I'm going to say a nearly nasty word. I piss some people off. I do. Because as soon as I figure out that I am focused in another direction, I'm distracted, probably because somebody else has entered my world and they have distracted me. I cut them off, I change it, I move on to my world, and that makes them mad. Like, I don't return, like a lot of sales emails come to me all the time, people trying to get, I want to do something to make your podcast better, all that kind of stuff. I don't do that. Why? I don't want the distraction. They get mad at me for not responding to their arbitrary request for me to do business with them. I'm sorry, I'm focused on what's already working. When it stops working, I'll talk to you. Stay focused on what you want. Most of y'all, I can guarantee it because I talk to a bunch of y'all every single day, are focused on what's not working. And you're basically saying, oh, let me spend my entire day thinking about what I don't want. Law of attraction. Yes. You get what you focus on. You get what you think about. It's the law of what you think about most. So as of today, as of this moment, your homework assignment is very, very simple. Decide what you want. Believe it's possible. Focus on it. Think about it. Don't look past. And don't stop till you get what you want. Keep on going. Stand up, take a sip, repeat. But today, all day long, I want you to check it. Maybe write a Post-it note, staple it on your forehead so you don't lose it. So every time you go to the bathroom and look in the mirror, you see this thing on your forehead, all right? Okay, for those of you who took that literally, don't staple it on your forehead. I'm just saying, all day long today, I want you to remember that you're staying focused in the direction you don't want to go. Oh, what's that? Oh, you have your hand raised in the back of the podcast thing there. Oh, you don't know what to focus on. That's cool. That's cool. That's very legit. We can talk about that later this week. But in the meantime, my guess is you probably know at least a little bit about what you focus on. Even if you're saying, listen, I don't know what to focus on, but I know it's not that. Just turn your attention in another direction and go out into the void and figure it out. I'm telling you, that's how it works eventually. As soon as you disallow the bad thought, what's behind you, what's drawing you off track, you'll get the good stuff. It's a promise. Yep. Okay. Boost Coaching Call this Thursday, August 17th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You want to be part of it? Go to motivationtomove.com. Look at the orange little banner at the top of the website. Click on it. Go join Daily Boost Premium. I'll see you tomorrow.